This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by former amateur star Thomas Hodgson over Zoom. Thomas, how are you doing?
But oh man, how's you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Obviously, kind of getting ready now for your professional debut. How are things going?
Yeah, very good. Andy, I've been ready for a good while now. It's just about not doing too much and not doing too little, just keeping it a steady plenty weight, and that's all good. So I'm flying, to be honest. I'm just ready to box, to be honest. I've been ready for ages. Like, obviously with the COVID, that's been a bit of a bit held back. But like I say, it's just about making little tweaks here and there. Then come fight night, I'll be 100% ready to go. Like,
How has the pandemic influenced and kind of changed your path so far?
it's been a blessing for me, to be honest. Like, because I was a bit stuck with where to go and that and who to go with. And obviously when I met Jamie in Empire and that lifted a massive weight off my shoulders. It allowed us just to completely focus on training and improving, which I have been doing. And it's a big transition, I think, amateur boxing to professionals. People think it's easy, but it's a lot different. Like, that's what I've learned anyways.
That's something I was going to ask you about. How have you found transitioning from an amateur style to the professional scene?
It was at first I just thought I would have eased straight into it and thought it was going to be a doddle list, but nah, it's a lot different. Like, because I feel like there's gears and they use the gears at different times. You know, when I was spawned Josh Warrington, it's like you just turn up like that, and I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't see that coming." Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, you mentioned you teamed up with Jamie Sheldon as well. Talk about that initial discussion and the plans Jamie wants to put into place for you with your career.
I've got 3 fights penciled in before Christmas. Then I don't know. He's going to keep us busy in that. And I mean, as soon as I met Jamie, I knew straight away. I was like, he's a top bloke, him, and we clicked straight away and stuff like that. And I feel like me and Jamie are going to do good things in boxing. To be honest, I'm excited. I'm probably excited.
Your pro debut obviously coming on August 27th. How excited are you just to make that, just to finally get in the ring for the first time as a professional?
Can't wait. Mate, I've been itching to get in. I literally left GB and I thought I'm just going to slide straight to the pros and start boxing straight away. And COVID happened, and I've been in the gym all the time, so it hasn't really made much of a difference. Because you just want to fight, don't you? That's what it is. That's why you box. But like I say, it's all been a blessing for me, because I've been learning, sparring different kids and trying new styles and seeing what's what. But I'm buzzing. I've got a load coming to watches on the 27th, so pretty made up, to be honest.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Obviously, with kind of your debut on the arrival, what should people be in store for those who haven't seen you yet, and for what you've been working on in the gym, maybe changing or tweaking your style from an amateur to professional scene to suit you better? What should people expect to see from you?
I'm an exciting fighter. I can do a bit of everything, Andy. Like, if it depends who's in front of us. If it comes to boxing and just stick them on a jab, I can do it. If it comes to getting in front of someone and weighing them down, chopping away, I can do that as well. I can do a bit of everything. I've been trying to cover all aspects of the game, to be honest.
But the Newcastle scene in particular, the northeast scene, it's thriving at the minute. Do you feel like you can be the one to really kind of take that on and be the main man up north?
Of course, I could. Yeah, there's lots of people. I've said in the previous interviews that Newcastle boxing is going to be massive. Even that's just northeastern itself. Just out that Berkeley gym where I used to box, there's every kid that comes out that gym is amazing, and it's class. Like, I kind of give it 3 or 4 years, and when the Olympics and that over, when everyone turns over, that's going to be huge. And I do think I could be that person. Yeah.
Obviously, you mentioned that you've previously sparred with Josh Warrington, Thomas. Talk to me about that, your sparring experiences with Josh.
Unbelievable. The gyms are not the full gyms class. I was meant to be sparring Maxi Hughes tonight, but it's been postponed to tomorrow. He's a top fighter as well. And like, when you spar, like when you go into the gym, just make it feel at home straight away. And there's no like it was a sound to it. Like, when I got in there, I was a bit like, oh, I'm sparring world champion. Yeah, I was a bit like, but it's good. It's good. It's one of them sports where you cannot switch off ever, because you get punished.
You mentioned you was meant to be sparring Maxi Hughes as well. Have you done rounds with him previously?
No. I'm sparring. It's meant to be tomorrow though. That'd be good sparring.
Somebody else you have sparred with is Zelfa Barrett. Talk to me again about sparring with Zelfa.
Class. He's very good. I went there and I did. It was pretty early on, and I think the first year round, his jab was amazing. I was like, he just whoosh, it just comes from nowhere, and I was like, it's hard to read this. And it was a good spot though. I got like I started using it a bit more on that, and started to take with the jab and that. But he's a top fighter.
Was it sparring those two in particular then, or maybe anybody else you've sparred, which really kind of allowed you to understand the differences between the amateur to the professional style?
Because at first I was chasing it, like now in amateurs, when you get hit, you feel like you chase it back. But and I was my coach was saying, look, you've got time, just don't, because the more you chase it, the more that's what they want. Just then to step off and hit you again, and just walk on to more. But I've noticed just to take my time and I'll just place my shots and not just throw for the sake of it and waste. You know what I mean?
On a couple of the guys who we have spoken about there, firstly with Josh, he's getting ready for his rematch with Maurizio Lara on September 4th. I just want to get your take on it. What do you think we will see this time around?
I think Josh beats him. I thought Josh was, I don't know, I didn't look himself. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I feel like Josh is his levels and he's very, very good. I think he puts things right, and I think he wins this kind of comfortable, to be honest.
And then Maxi Hughes, who you were meant to spar tonight, but unfortunately he's not happening now. He's facing Giovanni Stratford, who many people here will remember for stopping James Tennyson inside a round. Most recently, what do you make of that one?
I feel like Maxi doesn't give nothing away. I think Tennyson was a bit too eager, and I'm not quite like what show went on, but I got caught clean, didn't he, a bit. But I think I've watched Maxi box loads and spawn. He's so watertight defense, and everything's just neat and tidy, and nothing's wasted. And I think Maxi wins that like points.
All right, Thomas, just before I let you go then, a final word from yourself. Everybody who's going to tune in, get ready to see you come August 27th. A message to those, your loyal fans and what have you.
Yeah, thank you for the support. It's been amazing. I'm blessed, to be honest. And I want to thank all my sponsors. That's helped us out. It's been a massive help. If you decide to watch this, it's huge.
All right, Thomas, listen, I appreciate your time. I'll leave now to enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for speaking on Social.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you for having us on, mate. Thank you.